Lately, many Nigerians, especially the youth, have been protesting unjustified brutality and other condemnable human rights violations by the now disbanded Special Anti-Robbery Squad, SARS, of the Nigerian Police Force. It is overwhelmingly agreed that these protesters are right to make their voices heard on questions of inhuman and degrading treatments through these peaceful protests.
So we should release all the protesters, we've released them. They said we should set up a trust fund to pay compensation to the families of the ones that have died. I've set up my own trust fund. Today I've announced it. The third one, they said that we should set up like small inquiry for people that are bitter. So he's coming, the IGP is coming to the Governors Forum. So he's going to ask each one of us to set up like a 4-man or a 5-man team. And the final one is, they said we should increase the salary of the police. The IGP said he was working on that. And IGP said he's going to be working, to take some of them through some psychosocial treatment. Some, they are going to go to the first hospitals, they are going to clean them up and check them. The ones that can still be absorbed, they will. And so everything is working well. But I just want to present this formally.
Nigeria is a constitutional democracy that guarantees freedom of expression and peaceful assemblies. Consistent with these truths, the federal government led by President Muhammadu Buhari and governments of federation states impacted by this protest have been engaging constructively with the entire citizenry. Many believe that this is a proper approach in a democracy, as it is reassuring and should always be part of the nation's democratic culture.
What is happening today in Nigeria is not a good narrative. But the worst corruption on earth is for you to keep quiet in the face of certain things that are going wrong. SARS has been on Nigerians. They have been feeding fat on Nigerians. Not only SARS, even some men of the Nigerian police force. They are not our friends, as they claim to be, they are not. Unless the government today will rise up and take positive steps, SWAT or SARS or whatever they call it, the same Ikemba and Ojuku, the same half dozen and 6. That is the same thing. Police requires a reorientation, complete a reorientation of the police force to give us something that this country will cherish.
It is an overwhelming belief that comprehensive police reform is the only sustainable path for the police to genuinely earn the trust of the citizens and execute its constitutional mandate without self-inflicted negative suspicions. It is commendable that the Inspector General of Police has, as a necessary initial step, responded to the overwhelming demands by disbanding the SARS units of the police and also announced measures to reform the police force.
Special Anti-Robbery Squad of the Nigerian Police, otherwise known as SARS, is hereby dissolved across all formations, the 36 state police commands, and the Federal Capital Territory, where they currently exist.
It is time, therefore, to bring the public protest to an end and shift all positive energies and focus to the important task of collectively reforming of the Nigerian police. That way, the much-awaited reforms will meet public expectations and global best practices. Adegboyega Arogodo, LTV News, Abuja.